Hi, friends. I just wanted to explain this to you a little bit. When the Dust Bowl went through kind of the middle of the country, it was really, really harsh. A lot of times the dust would be so thick in these storms that it would just swirl around in the air. People would get dust in their eyes, dust went into their homes. There was pretty much dust everywhere, and it made the land unlivable. People could not, make food. They couldn't harvest for crops because the dust was so bad. So basically, a lot of people ended up having to move and abandon their homes. Um, in the book of Mice and Men, the men, George and Lenny, the main characters, are living through the Dust Bowl, and they decide, like pretty much everybody else, let's head west over to like California. People thought that there was gold in California. They thought there was better opportunities. They would hear that they would be able to get all these jobs there. But what ended up happening is that so many people moved out to California that the farmers didn't need that many people. So a lot of people didn't get jobs, and a lot of times they were paid very poorly because so many people needed work, so many people wanted to work on these farms that the farmers didn't think that they had to pay very well. Eventually, the government and the president stepped in, and people were given work tickets. You'll notice in the book, George and Lenny have these work cards that they carry around with them. They go from farm to farm with work cards that were given to them by the government. And if you have a work card, you're able to give it to the farmer, and they will hire you. And then the farmers will get paid by the government for hiring people who need jobs. So it kind of benefited everyone. It was nice of the government to step in and help those people who really needed the jobs, and it benefited the farmers as well. So when all the dust storms were going on, people headed west. That's what's happening in the book. You'll kind of notice that there's a lot of economic prosperity for farmers, but not so much for the regular working man. Steinbeck, the author of the book, really wanted to make sure that people understood what life was like for regular, normal, everyday working people at this time. Thanks.